She came to Gainesville from across the pond and quickly made herself right at home in Gator Nation. Charlotte Browning wasn't just fast, she was fierce. A middle-distance powerhouse from the UK who became one of the most decorated runners in Florida track and field history. In 2010, she was the first Gator to win the NCAA title in the indoor mile, and then she did it again that spring, this time outdoors, with a dramatic come-from-behind victory in the 1,500 meters. 2 national titles, 1 unforgettable season. But Charlotte wasn't just a solo star. She anchored relays, scored big points at SEC championships, and helped lift the entire program to national prominence during one of its most competitive eras. Her grit, her kick, and her championship mentality made her one of the most clutch athletes to ever set foot on Percy Beard track. She is just the 5th distance runner to be inducted in the UF Hall of Fame, an accomplishment made all the more impressive by her toughness and mental fortitude in pursuit of Gator greatness. Tonight, we welcome her home as a member of the University Athletic Hall of Fame.
So how is it like seeing the old school photos? You seen those in a while?
I haven't. It's so, honestly, it's so great to be back here. I have not been back here in a while, and it just feels so good to be receiving this incredible honor.
In more than a decade, right, since you've been back here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you recognize everything?
It does look the same, sort of.
Yeah.
There's some new things happening, which are exciting, and yeah, there's a lot going on here. It's just so great to be back and back in this amazing atmosphere with such great school spirit this weekend.
You know, I think all the athletes that are here tonight probably are thinking, gosh, I hated running. Like, it was awful. Like, we're going up and down the stairs and we're puking and we're doing all these things, but like, you did it for fun. Like, when did you realize that, like, you were fast? Were you like whooping up on the little kids in middle school and stuff?
Yeah, I guess I did run from a young age. I ran pretty competitively since I was 10. Okay. So by the time I got to Florida, you know, I was pretty into running. I loved running. But, you know, here in the swamp, it's hot, right? So we're running around that track at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So if you asked me in that moment, I may, you know, may have had a little bit of a different answer. But such great memories from those afternoon practices with the full team out there.
You know, you come to the States, you get a scholarship. I'm sure you probably didn't know many people at all. What was that like, trying to adjust and then going to a big city like you did?
Yeah, it was definitely a transition for me. I actually left home at 16, so I'd kind of been independent for a couple of years there, and then just arrived in America. And you know, honestly, it was the American dream for me. It was just such a fantastic, supportive environment that I just put all of that excitement, all of that energy into my training, and such incredible teammates that have joined me here tonight as well. So, yeah, it was definitely transition. They had to get used to some of my British jokes, I think, you know, like, but they warmed up to them, right?
Well, and you were in Vegas, and then you come to Gainesville, which is obviously 2 just totally different type of places. So you get here. What was your first impression of what this place was like?
I mean, it's just magical here. They really care about sport, and I just align with that immediately. Like, I moved here and I just wanted to be as good as I could be, and thanks to the incredible coaching staff, Coach Holloway and Coach Morgan, they just really allowed me to kind of keep progressing and really lean into that Gator great mentality that was just immediately on campus. You just notice it on the first day.
And you mentioned the teammates. I know there's so many. Like, why were they so special? Like, how did they include you and make you fit in right away?
They're just incredible. You know, when I came to Florida, I was definitely, you know, I think I got dropped on the first run. You know, It was hot here. Like, I was like, wow. But, you know, being around such great, dedicated athletes, such supportive teammates that, you know, when you're running cross country and track, you're actually, you know, cheering each other on in the race as well, like communicating in that way. You know, it was just really special. And I knew from day one that this is going to be a really special time in my life.
For a cross-country runner, like, what is a daily routine like? What's a normal, just, hey, I'm going to go out and run a few miles? Is it like 50 miles? Like, what's going on with that?
I would say I was on the lower end, but I was about 50 to 60 miles a week. But yeah, we run on the golf course in the morning, 6 a.m., rise and shine. And we also run in the afternoon, around the track and, just in all of the great facilities that they have here.
You know, you mentioned Mouse, which Mouse is here every year because there's always so many great track people, and Angela, and it's just amazing what he's done. Like, what about the influence with him? And I think you went from 6th or 7th to all of a sudden becoming an All-American. Like, what was that process and what they did for you?
Yeah, Coach Holloway and the legacy he's built here at Florida, it was just incredible. Like, I've learned so much from him, and just he built this like business mindset that I really just aligned with immediately, and just over the years, just learned so much from him, and just the longer I stayed here, the better I got, so.
Yeah,
special. Thank you.
Welcome, Mouse Holloway, by the way, back there. Yeah, Mouse, you're here every year because you're so darn good. It's awesome. And I'm sure with running too, especially on a golf course up and down, there's got to be injuries, and everybody battles stuff. What are some of the things you had to overcome, and are you still running to this day?
Yeah, so I am still running to this day. I do run for fun these days. Yeah, I did battle a few injuries, but I'm back running. I do triathlon now, and I do it for fun. I enjoy it. I still have that passion there. Every Wednesday night, I do a track workout with a group in my local community. I currently reside in Vancouver, Canada, and that's home for me, and I really enjoy it. I definitely, I still push my body really hard, even on like a Wednesday night when I'm, a recreational athlete, but I love it.
That's what it's all about. And I saw Mouse kind of tricked you on your video, right, to get that. So, like, how did it feel to know that, oh my gosh, I'm going into the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, he did trick me. I thought I was talking to the women's team, and he tricked me and let me know of this great honor. It means everything to me. It really does. My time here was just so special to me, and my time with the team, with Coach Morgan, with the full team, track and field, we're a big team. We travel together around the country, and this honor means so much to me. And yeah, I had like this burst of emotion when he told me, and that just kind of really sums up exactly what this means to me.
Well, and I know there's a lot of people here tonight that mean a lot to you, so I want to give you a few minutes to, just let you know who you brought tonight and who's here supporting you.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm here with my husband, Sean Nugent, so he's just giving a little wave there. My Coach Morgan, and my teammates here, JC, Olivia, and Callie, and then my sister-in-law and my niece.
Well, you're an All-American. Obviously did some really good things here. It's been a while since you got back. You came back 13 years later for this thing, and now forever a UF Hall of Famer, so congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Go Gators.